was raised redneck. My dad is from this small little rural town in Oregon. If you don't know this about Oregon, as soon as you get outside of Portland, it gets super conservative, super rednecky, very fast. Like they fly Confederate flags and stuff, and you're like, I mean, Oregon wasn't in that war. I guess if you just don't have a home team, you just got to pick one, I guess. I mean, we were super rednecky. We would get together once a year at a family reunion that was centered over a horseshoe tournament that I would usually win as a child because I was the most sober. And of course, not sober, just the most sober, you know? My favorite thing, though, like about being raised redneck, there was challenges, though, because I wasn't raised in a redneck area. I was raised in Seattle, and Seattle is the opposite of redneck. Very progressive, very left, very liberal, you know. But you don't know your home's different until you start mixing groups. Mine was my first sleepover. My friends come over, and they're like, hey, Dustin, we're going to stay up late, and we're going to go in the bathroom, we'll look in the mirror, and we're going to say Bloody Mary 3 times. And Bloody Mary's going to come out at night. I'm a little second grader, like, no, Bloody Mary's come out in the morning, thank you. I'm sorry, you're drinking Bloody Marys at night? Do you have no class or sophistication? I mean, I can make you one in the morning. I know how. I'm a good son. You know, it's the only reason we have celery in this house. My favorite thing about being raised redneck, though, is I have a firm appreciation for rednecks. A firm appreciation. My favorite thing about rednecks is they never panic. Even in situations they should absolutely panic. I remember one time my cousin Tater, real name, Tater. Tater crashed his brand new Dodge Ram into a tree because he was drunk driving, or as my family calls it, driving at night. And we're like, Tater, you're screwed. You're absolutely screwed. That truck is gone. You're screwed. And he didn't panic. He didn't call the insurance company, and he didn't call the cops. The first thing that he did was go down to the butcher shop and get some venison, which is deer meat for any of you Californians that moved to Texas. And he took the deer meat and he put it in the grill of his truck where there were dents, all right? And he took it, like broke off little pieces, the whole thing. Squeezed it out so there would be blood spots. Cut some hair off of his dog. Put those on the sticky blood spots. Then he called the insurance company and the cops said, no, I didn't hit a tree. I hit this deer that just came out of nowhere. 2 weeks later, he had a settlement check for $30,000 to buy a brand new Dodge Ram. And I'm 11 years old going, why aren't they teaching this in the schools? This is the most valuable information I have learned to date. This should be the DARE program. That's what this should be. I'm this man's disciple. I'm Tater's Ta. I will follow him. So I was raised redneck. I was also raised trashy. I didn't know I was raised trashy, though, because our neighbors were trashier. How did I know? The meth. That was the big giveaway. So much meth. So much more than you're supposed to have. So much. Way above meth quota. But it wasn't all bad, the methy neighbors. They had an older sister named Tabby, and she was like 16 when I was 12. And one time she stole my sister's dress, and my sister's like, hey, I need you to get that dress back. I was like, hey, I'm not crazy about this assignment because her nickname in school is Stabby Tabby. And I kind of avoid confrontation as well, but I'm also terrified of you, so off to my death. Here we go. So I go over there and I knock on the door, and Tabby answers the door and she's wearing my sister's dress. And I'm like, kind of like sheepish and like, hey, Tabby, Stabby, I don't know who you go by in your home. Is it more formal, Stabitha? I don't know who you go by. But is there any way, please, please, can I get that dress back from my sister's? I don't know if it's because I was young or she was just tired of dealing with it, but she decided to relent and she just took off the dress. And she had nothing on underneath. And I had never seen a naked girl in person before, and I was like, well, this ended up being one of the better days of my youth. This story really took a turn for old Dusty, didn't? Because not only did I see my first naked girl, I got the dress back, so I got like a hero's welcome. Parades in the street, they're like, you did it, Dustin, you got the dress back, you're a hero. I was like, I am a hero, absolutely. Also, do any of your other friends have dresses you need back?
Hey everybody, thanks for watching that video. If you enjoyed it, please hit like, subscribe, share, hit the little notification bell. All that helps. If you didn't like it, please subscribe anyways. That actually helps me either way. Thanks for watching.